Times are so hard right now and the cost of food just keeps going up and up. So this week I want to share with y'all dinners that are so good and also less than $15 for 4 people. Starting out with pepper steak, because growing up with a single mother who essentially had to take care of everything by herself and she did a damn good job at it, this is something that she always used to make and it was so good. I just tweaked the way that she did it just a little bit to our liking. So I just started out by adding a pack of thinly sliced steak to my skillet with olive oil, and I seasoned that with salt, pepper, paprika, and then Kinder's wood fire garlic. Of course, you can always just use regular minced garlic or jarred garlic or fresh garlic. Y'all know if you're a fancy bitch, use that fresh garlic. But I just cooked that down until my meat was brown, and then I took it out and set it to the side. Into that skillet, I just threw in a chopped up onion and bell peppers. I also cut these pretty thin as well. And I just sauteed those down for around 5 minutes because we don't want crunchy vegetables. They are going to cook a little bit longer in the gravy, but I like to get them pretty soft before I even make the gravy. I added in 1 brown gravy packet, and I just threw those right on top of the vegetables and went ahead and gave that a nice stir until it was pretty much dissolved into the vegetables. If you see a little bit of the residual left over, don't worry. This recipe is extremely forgiving, and honestly, the packet will dissolve right into your chicken broth. But I just threw in 2 cups of chicken broth. I make mine homemade, which is why you see like the seasonings in it, but you can feel free to use any kind of chicken broth you want or chicken bouillon. It's really up to you. I just gave everything a nice stir until I could tell my flour mixture was incorporated in there well, and then I threw my meat right back in. Then once everything was mixed in together well, I went ahead, I reduced my heat to low medium, and I let this simmer for about 20 minutes while my sides and my bread were cooking. Y'all, the gravy for this comes out so velvety. Like, I was just looking at it in awe because I could tell it was going to be so creamy, and I was so excited. But overall, this is what it ended up looking like. If you were just going to make the main dish by itself, this comes out to a little bit less than $11, and then with all of my sides, it came down to about $14, and it was just overall so good. Also, if you're like me, things like the rice and the green beans and onions I already had in my pantry, so I really just had to go out and buy the steak. But that's pepper steak, y'all, and it is so yummy.